Godzilla was released on May 16th, 2014 and made an astonishing $200.7 million in the box office. Ford Brody, played by Aaron Taylor Johnson, a Navy bomb expert, has just reunited with his family in San Francisco when he is forced to go to Japan to help his estranged father, Joe, played by Bryan Cranston. Soon, both men are swept up in an escalating crisis when Godzilla, the king of monsters, arises from the sea to combat malevolent adversaries that threaten the survival of humanity. The creatures leave colossal destruction in their wake as they make their way toward their final battleground, San Francisco. So I just finished watching this film, like literally just finished watching this film, and I have to say, I'm a little bit disappointed. It had a 72% on the Rotten Tomato meter, so of course, like, I was going to check this out. But for a film that's titled Godzilla seriously lacks screen time. This movie focuses primarily on the Muto. If you haven't seen the movie, I'm not spoiling it for you. And it kind of ruined it a little bit because it's a Godzilla film. You expect to see Godzilla in Godzilla. It was really good. It was really thought out. There were a few key things I hated in one of the opening scenes where they show this power plant about 10 feet away from town. This movie takes place in 1999. But after the Chernobyl incident, I'm going to say they probably didn't have a power plant that close to a town again. I don't think there was some serious thinking going on whenever they did the layout for this. I mean, sure, it makes sense to have a town near the quarantine zone, as they call it in the film. But that threw me off a little bit. It's just something I probably wouldn't have done myself. This film had a $180 million budget, and they did so well with it. Gareth Edwards put together a great film. Great film. It's very lifelike in the way it's portrayed. It's like you're standing there watching. It's like you're standing in the room, basically. You're watching this guy talk, and you're watching this guy talk, and suddenly there's like a monster that goes by, and you're like, wait, what? Like, it's that entertaining. It's that well thought out that you feel as though you are also a character that is standing there watching all this happen at the same time. I was hooked basically from the moment it started. In the one of the scenes, it shows the quarantine zone and them sneaking into it. Sneaking. They get caught. And it shows what happens when people aren't around, when wildlife is finally able to take over, and just the restoration that goes on. And it was a great glimpse of life after people that showed exactly how nature's going to come back. Nature's going to take over. All the buildings and things will just entangle, be vines. There is a TV show called Life After People, and that instantly is what this scene reminded me of. This film is very, very detailed, and it's set out almost documentary style, but played out in an action movie. It feels like you're watching a documentary. It feels like it's all happening right in front of you, but at the same time, it's on a screen. But this film will capture your attention from the second it starts till the moment it ends. There's action, there's a little bit of a love story thing going on. It's an amazing film. It's really well thought out. For that reason, I'm going to give it probably a 4 out of 5 on the Rotten Tomato scale, only because of the power plant being way too close to any town, and the fact that Godzilla does not get enough screen time in a film titled Godzilla. That's it for this review, film fans. Until next time, keep watching.